Who else is in here? Welcome in, guys. So today on Paint It with Ferg, big day. Time to put some color on these doors. I need to mix it up really good though. With this type of paint, I always use a power mixer just to make sure everything's everything. Today, I'm using the Insulax cabinet coat with a satin sheen. Get your camera straight here. Let's see. Cool little trick. I use the microfiber rollers, but take a little tape, especially when you're doing fine detail work. get the hairs off with the tape. All right, 4 people in here. 1 thumb up. Hey, someone's finally in here. John, what's up, man? I'm doing okay. Finally putting some color on these cabinet doors. Let's see. All right, so always, between every coat, I always do a light scuff, just to get all a little roughness off of it. Just a little foam sanding pad. That's all you need. You don't need to go crazy. I did all the hard prep work to begin with. Sanded everything, wiped it down, tack cloth. So it makes this part of the job a lot simpler. That's the color. That's it. Boom. Went from primer gray to a nice color, nice green color. Who else is up in this place with me today? I don't know. I'm just painting doors. But I started this project with you guys, so I figured it'd be cool to end it with you guys too. I've still got a couple more days. Like today, I'm just painting the backs. I'm gonna have to let that dry overnight. And I'll put a coat on the boxes inside. And then tomorrow, I will be painting the fronts of the doors and drawers. And probably final coat the boxes. Then Friday, I have to install the knobs and all that. See, that's it. I always crack up when people say they're just gonna paint their own cabinets. I'm curious, like, if they actually do. And do they take all the steps necessary to get the quality paint job that they really wanted? It's a lot of work. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, I just don't stop working, bro. I think next week I might take a day off to go fish, Daniel. I need to go fishing for real before the Star Rodeo's over. I need to at least say I went fishing for real. They have a tournament that goes on all summer long out here. You have opportunities to win several boats. And I just haven't been able to get in there and do it. Oh, you know what? have a rag. Tech Coach, welcome in. A couple nail holes all along. When they assemble the doors, they put a couple nails in. So I have to fill in all these little nail holes. Not a big deal. Thanks, Aaron. Welcome back in. There we go. That should give you a better view. Yeah, it's a way better view. Ronyo! Welcome back, man. Glad to see you in here. It's a work day. Painting some cabinet doors. Really good to see you, man. Ronyo, actually, I'm gonna build. See that plywood back there? Today I might have some time to work on that shadow. It's not really a shadow box, more of just a board. A display board for all your guys' lures that you've been sending to me. So I'm gonna work on that later on today too, if I have time. So I got your sticker. I have your hand-tied jigs. I'm gonna put them on that board, hang it on my wall to display your awesome craftsmanship. Awesome, not awful. I'm glad to see that the crew of birds are still doing pretty good in the backyard, man. I miss seeing them birds. Who is it? Backtrack? I think he's starting to use your jigs now. He used up all of his other lures from like reel and release. I think he started using your hand-tied jigs his last trip. Man, Ronu, did you see when I caught that tilapia off of your hand-tied jig in the canals by my house? I caught a huge tilapia. My first tilapia too, that was crazy. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, man. I'll look forward to it. I meant to ask you too. How can people order your jigs? Because, dude, you tie some pretty nice jigs, and I'd love to send some business your way too. Let's see. Whew. It is hot out here. Still early too. Let's see. I don't advertise. Okay. I figured that much, man. I figured. I know you got a lot going on. Good to see you in here, though, man. Really good to see you. Whew. There we go. That's the primer that was on the other side. It's the first coat of paint on this door. Wrong way. That is the tack cloth. Let's see here. Let's see. Joy, welcome in. It's a little piece that goes under the cabinet, a little trim. See, getting ready to drop phone off. Oh man, nothing worse than a cracked screen. How's everyone's morning or evening going, depending on where you're watching at today? Just another day in the South Louisiana heat for me. Everyone's dealing with the heat right now, though. It doesn't matter where you are in the country. It's just hot everywhere right now. See here. Around last minute school supplies. All right, Ronnie, good seeing you, man. Yeah, school supplies are never fun to get. And then they don't give you the list until like the last minute, so everyone's like bum rushing the store to get the same stuff, and then you can't find everything. Been there, done that. Funny story. Let me tell you a funny story in a second. I gotta, not that I have to pay attention to what I'm doing, but I can't do things and actually think about what I'm talking at the same time. When my kids were younger, I had to do the whole school supply run and all that stuff too. And I was at a store trying to get school supplies. Let's see here. 3 ghosts with Wi-Fi. Welcome in. So I'm getting school supplies, and there's this gentleman with his kids, and he didn't speak any English. He spoke Spanish. I knew that, and I speak Spanish. Not fluent, but I know enough Spanish to get around. Let's just say that. So I try not to butt in situations. I try my best to stay out of situations. But no one could help this poor guy. He couldn't read English, couldn't speak couldn't speak English. So I ended up talking to him in Spanish, and he's like, "Whoa, gringo speaking Spanish." And ended up helping him get all of his school supplies for his kid. I was just walking around the whole area, showing him what's what, reading his list, and showing him, I mean, like I said, I don't speak Spanish fluently, but I was able to help him get all of his school supplies for his kids. It was a pretty cool day. I always love helping people like that can't speak English. Like the Spanish speaking community, that's fun. That's why anytime someone comes in here and speaks Spanish, I'm like, let's just leave them. But I do get why, because like, I mean, there's words I don't understand, so, but it's always fun. I took Spanish two years in college. I think I only needed one more semester to minor in Spanish, but my college run made its run before I could do that. Ended up going back and finishing up and got my associate's degree. So that's pretty cool, but an associate's degree in arts and humanities doesn't take you that far. I was majoring in biology. So, but biology made you take so much English. You had to take everything. You had to take all the English, all the history, foreign language, like everything. So I took all that stuff. And then I started getting into my upper chemistry classes, and I just tapped out. Like, I couldn't remember all the formulas. My brain was just done. I almost, uh, I almost wanted to pursue a career as a translator and help people, kind of like social services, I guess, but help the Spanish community, especially the ones that wanted to come to the country legally. Like, that's probably what I would have done. I probably would have helped all the people immigrating legally to our country. Because I'm all about that. Immigration's awesome. You just have to do it properly. I mean, I definitely, not that it was a serious thought, but I would entertain the thought of leaving the country. Now, if I do, I'd probably go to like Australia or somewhere cool like that, you know? Not that I ever will. We really do have it good in America, even though as bad as it is and as bad as we view our country sometimes, we still have it way better than most people. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll get bored in life and go back and try to finish in Spanish. The problem is I don't think they don't have, I don't think you can major in Spanish. That's the problem. You have to major in like business or something like that. Like I'd have to major in social services or whatever major there is for that. Or Or I could just take a bunch of Spanish classes and just get really good at speaking Spanish and just apply for a job. We're kind of going back to that. Like college, statistically, you definitely make more with a college education. I mean, that's just statistics. You can argue it, but you can't argue facts. Can you make a good living without college? Absolutely. And that's becoming more of a reality these days. Like, I've contemplated changing my career multiple times, but I'm good at what I do, and I make a decent living, so I just don't feel like starting all over again. I'm just gonna keep grinding and keep saving as best as I can until I can do something else that I really love. Let's see here. Paul, what's up? Paul, when are you're going fishing next week, right? Stop. It's not good. Jay Fish, what's up, man? Welcome in. Now that people are popping in. Right? You think they would, but they don't. Let's see here. Scotty in the house. What's up? Fishing is way better for the health, Paul. Absolutely. I need those omega-3 fatty acids. I can't get my omega-3s unless I go catch some fish. Speaking of, I don't really freeze fish too much, but I do have some frozen fish in my freezer. I might need to pull that out tonight. Whew. Paul, dude, it's like 95 out here, bro. And I'm in the shade. It's hot. Maybe this week already, but I will go in the morning. All right. We'll be looking forward to it, Paul. Guys, Paul is only a few hours away from getting monetized on his channel. So if you're not subscribed to Paul Van Wolfren, I think most of us are, go over to his channel and hit that subscribe button. And let his videos play. I think he's only like 60 hours away from the first milestone. Let's continue to help Paul get monetized, because I know that's something he wants to do. Some people just opt out not to do it. Who was it? I was on someone's channel. I'm like, man, they've been doing this forever and they go live like every day. Why are they not monetized? They just opted out. They don't want to go through the rigmarole. They just enjoy doing live streams. And I totally get that. Let's see here. was that last one? Okay. Oh, Paul, hold up. Are you still in here? Dude, hurting for sturgeon. His buddy was fit. I caught their live. Like, it was only like a 4 or 5 minute live stream because they weren't catching fish. So they must have ended it or something. But then he got back on. His buddy caught like an 8-foot sturgeon. It was crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but man, that was a freaking battle. Oh, man. It was a great release too, man. Like they got the fish up. They didn't even take it out the water. I mean, it was so big, you could just see how massive it was. So there was like no need to pull that big fish out and hurt it. But that was epic. Probably one of the most epic short live streams I've ever seen. I literally got the notification. I got a notification. I was like, oh cool, hurting for sturgeons live. And then you just see the dude fighting it right into it. It was awesome. You guys need to go back and watch that one if you missed out on it last night. Hurting for sturgeon. Doing my best not to sweat on the thing. How many people we got? Nice. Man, I really appreciate you guys. I had a lot of feedback on my live the other afternoon. I totally did not intend on going on a monologue like I did, but I don't know, man. I was just feeling it. Got a lot of good feedback from it too. I really appreciate you guys. I try my best not to get into like socio-economical discussions on the channel. But sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just gotta go there. And we went there. We went there. It was positive though. Like if I talk about any of that, I'm gonna keep it on the positive side as best as I can. Because I don't like the negativity. Positive vibes up in here. I just saw people were kind of, life likes to kick us in the butt. You know? And sometimes we just have to shed a little light, be a light for people that are dealing with the darkness. And I just felt that was an appropriate time to try to be a light for people that were struggling. Because I could see that there were some struggles going on in the chat. Let's see here. Oh, nothing new in the chat. If you're wondering what I'm using, I'm going to tag this product too. That plastic wood. Interior, exterior. Let's see. There it is. Interior, exterior. For the little nail holes. Let's see. Mr. Ron, what's up? Welcome in. Good morning. Another beautiful day of work. Sorry. Yeah, stuff. Ending and primer, paint. This offers. Let's see. All right. Really do appreciate everyone in here this morning. You could be watching other people do other cool things. But you're hanging out with me while I'm painting some cabinet doors. There you go, a little ahead of myself on that one. Mr. Ron, are you doing a competition out here in Covington, Mandeville area in October? Or are you doing a class? I know you teach that class down like in, what you call it, Roseland area. Little Rose. I'm pretty sure I thought I saw you say you're doing a competition again though. Yeah, that one I'm 90% sure I can make that one being that it's on the North Shore. Oh, hey, Mr. Ron. Thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Heck yeah. Zyro, what's up, man? Really appreciate that. You're competing, okay, in Covington. Um, where's the competition at in Covington? I'm trying to think in Covington, the places what facility are you going to be at? I'm gonna go run this inside real quick. I'll come and check on it when I come back. Man, I really appreciate you, Mr. Ron. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hey, Mo, welcome in. Absolutely. Appreciate you showing the support. All the little stuff adds up to the big stuff. Appreciate everything, you guys. Appreciate all the support. Let's see here. It's at the Civic Center. Okay. Civic Center in Covington. I don't know where that is. Things have changed so much out there that I don't even really go to Covington too much anymore. I used to live out that way. I went to Covington High. But I spread my wings and flew. I flew the coop. When I was growing up in Covington, it's kind of like I'm not originally from that area, so I had nothing really tying me there, and it's kind of one of those towns where unless you're really connected to the town, you kind of want to get away from the town. You know what I mean? Not that I hate on Covington. I just don't have the fondest of memories in that area. I wonder if it's gonna be at the fairground, like the oh man, I just big old drop of sweat. I've been trying to avoid that all morning. See if I can. It's gonna mess it up. I'd rather just let the sweat dry. Sometimes it's better just to let the sweat dry and fix it on the second coat. I mean, either way I can fix it. This is the first coat, so I hate when it happens. There we go. Like nothing ever happened. Let's see. Hand savers, welcome in, man. Oh, okay. I might have to look that up. Oh, it's at the Castine Center. Oh, it's in Mandeville. Oh, great. Yes, way better. Castine Center is awesome. Oh, I'll bring my skateboard and go skate too. Yes. Shoot, man. That might be a good excuse to get my in-laws out too and treat them to lunch. There's a place that we've been wanting to take them out in that area for dinner. There we go. Got the big drawer there. The big door. Yeah, the Castine Center is really nice. They're actually doing a lot of improvements over there too, making it better. See, Mandeville is trying to make things better, that's for sure. Covington is too, though. They built a new bridge that's going to help alleviate all the crazy traffic. Let's see here. Yeah, I can imagine. Scotty, there's this Italian restaurant that my wife and I went to about a month ago. It's the restaurant I'm talking about. So good. I just had spaghetti and meatballs. Because, you know, it's spaghetti and meatballs. Dude, these meatballs were humongous. And they were so good. Well, shoot, Mr. Ron, you probably had some run-ins with Don Dubuque. Wow. Now I see why you do what you do. That'll pay for your trip. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Mr. Ron, so in South Louisiana, like duck carving, like duck decoy carving, is like a lost art. It's a dying art. And Mr. Ron does excellent work with his duck carvings, duck decoy carvings. Not just decoys, but he just does all kinds of cool little like he hand carves like the landscape for the duck, and then he like carves the duck to sit on the landscape. It's wild. To think that someone can do that with just some chisels and knives and some paint brushes and stuff blows my mind. I've seen his work, man. His work is intense. But not only does he like carve them, he wins. Like Mr. Ron wins with his carvings. He's not just like I carved some ducks. He carves some ducks. Wow. That's insane. Bambi, welcome in. Yeah, I want to come to that one. I could see myself getting into that. Man, I really want to I want to sit in some of those classes eventually, man. If I get some time, that'd be fun. I don't need another hobby right now, that's for sure, but I would love to learn how to do it because that'd just be a fun hobby. Just take my time, make like masterpieces, you know? Shoot, I might just get into it. There's another door. Ryan welcome in, man. Welcome in. 150 to 300 hours per life-size duck. That is intense. Whew, I should be able to start my second coat on the other doors. I only have about 3 or 4 more to put my first coat on. I think I'd get more enjoyment over sanding wooden duck decoys over sanding cabinet doors. Let's see here. Wow. Man, that really makes me want to get into it. That just sounds fun. I love woodworking. That's the funny thing about what I do for a living. I originally wanted to be a carpenter, like a master carpenter. Not like a home builder, but like make really nice furniture and stuff like that, nice trim and for houses. But I turned into a painter. It's just how it worked out. But I would love to do the ducks because man, that's what I love. Like just turning a block of wood into a work of art, man, that's rewarding. This is just a job. Man, I wish they had those. Man, if you were teaching those classes in Mandeville, I would be there, no doubt. But I know it's more of those boys in the Bayou that you have to cater to because it's more popular down there. I don't know, man. I could see you having a big class in Mandeville. You should look into doing that in Mandeville versus going down to La Rose. Save you a lot of gas. Not really, but there would be a lot of people in Mandeville that would do that. There's a lot of retired people in Mandeville. Shoot, the guy I used to work for, he's not into hunting and fishing and all that stuff. But he would sign up for that class just to do it because he likes that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just slide on, finish my day at work, head on to the duck carving class. Man, the more I'm thinking about it. Oh. I made a raised garden box, like a raised planter to grow vegetables in out of wooden pallets. I mean, it was super easy. I mean, it's not like it was you know, a giant work of art. But I actually grew tomatoes in my planter and out of pallets. And I had the idea to go ahead and like get a whole bunch of pallets and build them and sell them. And I didn't sell one. I only built I was just gonna build them to order. I didn't push it hard, but yeah, my business model wasn't the best. I could execute it if I really wanted to, but I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed growing my own tomatoes and basil and thyme and what else did I grow? And I harvested it and like ate it and everything. It was awesome, man. It was like nothing cooler than to grow your own food. Made like some pasta sauce and junk out of it. Just picked off the tomatoes and ate it, put them on a sandwich. I had grape tomatoes and Creole tomatoes. The grape tomatoes did really good. The Creole tomatoes took too long and the caterpillars. I harvested like 4 Creole tomatoes, but then the caterpillars got me. Let's see here. Dude, that would be epic. Wow. That's cool. I could see myself doing stuff like that whenever I have a chance to retire, if I do. This is just a kick plate. Someone didn't install the kick plate, so it made it easy for me to paint. I didn't have to go under the cabinet. They just cut this and put it under the cabinet and didn't nail it in. So, made my job easy. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Um, hey Ryan, hold up, let's see here. What's the name of this color? There you go. Something soldier. At ease, soldier. Army green. Um, Spraying takes a lot more paint. It eats more paint, and these cabinets are oak. So when I roll and brush out, it sets more paint into the grain. So it kind of, I'm trying my best to eliminate the grain. And spraying's great, but it's a lot of cleanup. And there's not a lot of doors. And then I got houses like right next to me, so I don't feel like getting overspray on all the cars and houses and junk. So, and I live far away from where I work, so I don't feel like taking all these doors to my house to spray them. That's it. I just don't like spraying too much anymore. You gotta wear a respirator and all the junk, and yeah, I don't spray too often anymore. And I don't have a spray booth. Like if I had a spray booth that was like temperature controlled and it had a exhaust fan and all that stuff, and places to store all the doors, I would definitely spray more. But I just don't have the facilities to do all that. That's really what it comes down to. Now, if I had to paint like the walls out here on this house, like when I do outside work and I have a lot of tedious stuff to do, I'll spray that. Or like lattice, like I'll spray lattice. I definitely don't hand paint lattice. I was tempted to spray these doors though. I was very tempted to. But the logistics just don't work for me. And then the other thing too is when you spray the doors, I have to brush the boxes inside. And when you spray, you lose some of your sheen, even if you don't thin it out. Just with the atomization, you lose sheen. And if I sprayed the doors and hand painted the boxes inside, there would be a sheen differential and possibly a color differential. Not major, but enough to be noticeable. So I don't want to run into that problem either, which I've had that problem in the past. And if someone wants me to spray, because some people want that slick finish of a spray gun, you know, which I get. But the paint that I use, it really lays down, and like the brush marks lay down pretty well. You know, it's not equivalent to spraying, but man, this paint just lays down so good. Let's see. Oh, let's see here. Hold up. We got some people blowing up in here. What's up? Why didn't you spray them? Man, Ryan, are you in Ohio? I know they're flooding up in Ohio. Okay, yeah, you're in Ohio. Man, that's where, let's see, who's in Ohio? I think Nico's in Ohio. Hopefully he's doing good. Let's see here. What's up, Goat? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you dropping in for a minute. I'm just painting some cabinet doors today. I'm wishing I was fishing, though. That's for sure. Let's see here. FEMA will help them a little. Hopefully they have flood insurance. Oh, man. Yeah, that's sad. Like, because some of those people probably don't have flood insurance. That, you know, you might not expect a flood. But unfortunately, out here in South Louisiana, we've learned that the hard way. I think no matter where I go, I'm going to carry flood insurance from now on, because that's a common thing out here. They don't give you a lot, but they give you more than what you would have on your own. Because I can't self-insure, that's for sure. I wish I was in a place to self-insure. So this is the dried, that's the primer, that's the paint color. Probably hard to tell. You can tell. But I'm gonna get a little snack real quick, and we're gonna start second coating. Get a little stir stick. snack of champions. Let's see here. Yeah, it depends on where you live too. Like flood insurance is expensive where I'm at because, you know, that big storm called Hurricane Katrina. But they have dropped it a good bit. Oh man. Our prayers are definitely going out to you guys in Ohio, man. Looks like there's another round of storms today too. People are getting hit by the tornadoes and all the other junk. It's just crazy, man. It's just a crazy time. Yeah, X is great. I don't know what flood zone I'm in. Well, they redid our flood zones. Instead of having like, I don't know, it's all messed up out here in Louisiana, man. Mr. Ron, you know where I live. You know my flood insurance is stupid. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, relative to other places, it's stupid. But yeah. It went down a little bit for us. They did. They remapped it. They got rid of that FEMA, the way they had it before. Instead of having the zones, they just like placed us all under one flood zone, which is ridiculous because 10 blocks down, we don't flood. 10 blocks the other way, they flood every rainstorm. Yeah, I say we don't flood. It gets pretty darn close to our house, though. Enough to get me on edge. Now our home insurance is ridiculous. Our home insurance went down a little bit too, though. Right? I don't want to live anywhere near a river, creek, anything that says like Bayou. Nah, I'm good. One thing I've learned down here in South Louisiana, if you live in a subdivision that says Lake Terrace or River Oaks or anything with lake or river in it, you're probably going to flood. Lake Road. That second coat goes a lot faster. Let's see. I'm below sea level. I think I'm like 10 feet below sea level. How's that even possible? New Orleans, man. New Orleans, the first city to live under sea level. Probably not, but it is insane that I live under sea level. I want to say I'm like 5 or 10 feet below sea level. Wrap your mind around that. Shoot, they built that new airport by us, and they developed like a new pumping system for the new airport. And one of the storms in the past couple years, the pumps failed, or they didn't turn the pumps on at the airport, and it caused like all of Kenner to flood. It was ridiculous. And it was just a rain. It wasn't like a tropical storm. It was just a rainstorm. It just wouldn't stop raining. And they didn't have the pumps on, and they flooded all of Kenner out. And all of Kenner had to pay for the repairs, not the airport. It's pretty wild, man. Shoot, Mr. Ron, you probably were part of that. So I think you had some claims. You were dealing with some of the stuff in Kenner, what, last year or the year before? Let's see here. Ewas, welcome in, man. Ooh, man. So you lucked out then. Wow, that's insane. Yep, those stupid pumps. What's up, average Viking? Painting some cabinet doors today. It's a trash day. Is it your trash day today? Let's see. I'm just gonna pull out. That sucker was heavy. Let's see here. Oh, nice, Mr. Ron. Wow. It really was. I almost got into it too. I just missed it. I don't think he's coming. It's crazy how people do that, Mr. Ron. I know several of those people too. They make a ton of money and then just blow it. Like, what? Whew. That's how it was a homeowner that actually did it for me. I was like, yeah, so like, hey, there's a place for this. I just really started messing up the fishing algorithm.
I'm sure.
But yeah. Let's see, who else is in here? Yeah, it's like an army green. That's gray. That's like the green. Oh, cool. I think the trash guys are coming back. Sweet. Maybe not. I got the trash guys. Perfect. All right, Mr. Ron, appreciate you hanging in here, man. Yeah, it's not crazy, but yes, it is. Let's see. Is it a homeowner? Yeah, I'm doing it for a homeowner. This is what I do for a living. You might think I fish for a living, but I don't. I wish I did. Oh man, no, this is what I do every day. I paint. I do handyman stuff. I like doing backsplashes. That's my favorite thing to do. Tile backsplashes. wish I was fishing for a living, guys. One day, that's the goal. That is the goal. But until I reach that goal, this is what I'll be doing. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Definitely helps my day go by a little quicker. Let's see here. I sure am. I sure am. Let's see. Whew. Yeah, if you hang in here long enough, that plywood back there, I'm actually going to make like a shadow box picture frame. A bunch of people send me lures, and I'm going to showcase all their lures on that frame. It's going to be pretty cool when it's done. Man, I need release to the grease to make some hard plastic lures for some hand-tied jigs. I need to get send me some hand-tied jigs so I can put them on the wall of fame. He pours soft plastics, which is awesome, but I just don't know how long that soft plastic will last on the wall. Kind of thinking of laminating the ones I have, or like vacuum seal them and then put them up there. Still need to finish my list. I was creating a list for all the people that have supported me from like day one. Call it like the OG list. I started working on it. I haven't forgotten about it. Just had a lot of life come at me. Yeah, man. If he wants to send some my way, I'll put it on the wall. It's funny though, because I really don't do a lot of sockeye fishing. We call them sockeye out here in Louisiana. But I've caught so many bass on little crappie jigs. It's crazy. Between catch more, release to the grease, and Jeffro's jigs, that's what I have soaked right now. Got a lot of bass on their crappie lures. It's hilarious. I just don't do a lot of our sockeye fishing out here is very seasonal. You can catch them in the summer, but it's hard. You got to know where they're at. It's not like up north where you guys can just get on them. I got about like a 3-week window where I can get on the sockeye real good. Let's see here. I do the same thing, Mr. Ron. Whenever I'm watching people's lives, I bounce all over. That's how it is. Oh, I'll get in the chat in a second. Let's see, Zyro. Anything but you. Welcome in. Oh yeah, I got another day. I'll be doing this tomorrow too. Well, Zyro, the this paint lays down really good, and I just don't feel like spraying. I just don't like spraying anymore, man. It's just not good for my body, you know, not good for my health. So that's why I do it. Yeah, I found that behind the fridge. I don't know if that was yours or not. Oh, that's cool. But he knows me too.
Wow, it's a small world. So funny.
No, it's just my preferred method these days. I love spraying, man. It's a lot faster, a lot cleaner looking, you know, but not so good on the health, even with respirators and stuff. But I do use a really high quality paint that lays down. So I could honestly just use a roller and roll it out like that. And it would look sprayed. That's how good this paint is. Like, it just lays down so good. But even with the brush, like as I brush it out, it lays down pretty good. You're pretty much seeing the wood grain versus the brush marks. That's how good this stuff lays down. Cocky, that's hilarious. I do make a lot of carpenters look good. Yeah, man. That's the thing about being a carpenter, like a straight carpenter. You just have to install it. You don't have to do the prep work. You don't have to paint. You don't have to sand. You just install it and get out. Yeah, right. You know all the terms. You know all the slang. The can't think of the word. Cliches. All right, guys. Well, I have to go inside and start painting the boxes. Good enough for government work. Yeah. I have to go inside and paint the boxes, so I'm just out of respect to the homeowners. I'm not going to live stream inside their house, but like I said, when I'm done with the whole project, I'll take a couple pictures after I reinstall the doors. That way you guys can see the finished product that way. Yeah, so there's 2 coats on the back of the doors. I might come back on when I build the shadow box for the lures. We'll see how the day goes. I'm definitely going to work on it today. I have time, so I might go live for that. We'll see. Appreciate it, everyone. Mr. Ron, thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I might see you later. I might. Ferg out.